much for joining us for this edition of SBB Live. We have our senior edition this morning. Joining us from Discovery Village at Naples, we have Miss Shirley Rhodes. How are you this morning, Shirley?
I'm good. How are you?
Very good. Thank you. It's my pleasure always to introduce our viewers and our readership to our senior population. So I just want to learn a little bit about you, Shirley. Tell me about your life, anything that you want to share with our viewers, maybe a little bit about your family and where you're from and what brought you to Florida.
Well, I'm from Indiana, the northern part of Indiana. I've been here in Florida since 1989. My husband and I first came down here. We lived on Rattlesnake, actually. And then we lived several other places, but I moved here from Fiddler's Creek. So we had built a home in Fiddler's Creek in 2004, and my husband passed away, and I lived over there with, I had a daughter that also lived in another home at Fiddler's. So I've been here a long time. About my life, I basically have had, I have 3 children. I have 8 grandchildren and 4 absolutely adorable great-grandchildren. And so I enjoy time with all of them. I am a retired registered nurse. I had a absolutely wonderful career. I was mainly in management and helped set up an ambulatory surgery center in Warsaw, Indiana. And so I did a lot of things connected to my nursing. So what else would you like to know about my life?
Thank you for your service. We appreciate and love our nurses so much, and I guarantee you that was a very rewarding career for you, I bet.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Where were you a nurse in Indiana?
In Indiana, yes. Yeah, I actually graduated from nurses training way back when, from Chicago, up in Chicago.
Very nice, very nice. Well, you are living at Discovery Village at Naples. So when you were shopping for senior living options, tell me what that experience was like for you. What led you to make that decision? Because moving into a senior living community like that is a big step that a lot of people are hesitant to make, but it probably, if I'm speaking for a lot of folks that I've worked with, was a great decision that they wish they'd made sooner. But tell me a little bit about your journey. What made you decide to start looking at senior living, and then what made you decide to choose Discovery Village at Naples?
Well, basically, I didn't really think about it until maybe about 2 years ago, and then I started looking at some of the other facilities around Naples. But then shortly after that, Discovery Village here in Naples started to construction on independent living. And so I actually watched it grow since I'm from Fiddler's Creek, which is just down the highway a short distance. So I came over here many times to look at it. I hadn't made the decision of venturing out into a senior living facility, but after visiting here and once it got completed, I thought about it a while. My husband had passed away, so I was living by myself and doing very good as far as that's concerned. And my church and a lot of my friends are on Marco Island, so I wanted to stay fairly in this part of Naples. I did look at several other facilities in Naples, many nice facilities, and I was drawn to Discovery because I was interested, first of all, in a renting type of situation instead of a buy-in. And so one of my friends decided to come in here, so I came over, and after being here a couple times with her at dinner and different things, I thought maybe I ought to look into this. So that's what I did from there. I looked into it, and I love it.
Wonderful. Yes, it is a beautiful, beautiful community. And it is close to your friends still in Marco, probably about as close as you can get.
Absolutely. Yes, it is.
Yes, ma'am. What would you say some of your favorite things about the community are?
Well, first of all, the staff. this facility has the most outstanding staff. I mean, everybody is so friendly and they make you feel right at home. I mean, right from the first person I met in marketing, right, everyone has been great. So I think that is one of the things I really like. The other thing is I have met a lot of people from all over the United States that have chosen to come here for various reasons. They have lived in this area or they had family in this area. And I'm really enjoying the people. The people are they're so friendly. Like I said, I've talked to a lot of different ones and listened to their careers and their past and different things. So we have so much in common. And when you live alone, it's a little bit different because you don't have the social activities. And Discovery is full of social activities as much as you want to do or as little as you want to do. But mainly it's being around people. And I love to be around people. So I think that's the main thing.
Yes, it is. It is. It's so important, not just as we age, but I think COVID showed us really what that isolation can do to someone if they're not around people. I know I suffered from a little bit of depression myself when I wasn't able to be around people, and I would move right into Discovery Village today if they'd let me. But there's
That
that
age group.
that age thing, you
Yeah.
know. Well, I know you're in the right place, and I'm so glad that you're making new friends and that you're still able to be close to your other friends that live in Marco. You have a wonderful story, and I thank you so much for sharing it with us this morning. And I hope you have a